Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first race of the Android All-Star Series. So we got 42 of the best drivers from the early 2000s to late, well, today, maybe even late 90s. Got a few of them in there, but first race at Daytona, the Daytona 500. Obviously, we're gonna take a look at the starting lineup here. Let's start off with let me switch the camera a little bit. So we're doing this, pretty hard, difficult here, but okay, there we go. So Dale Earnhardt on the pole. Next to him's Carl Edwards in the 99. Then Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Ricky Rudd and Clint Bowyer, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Denny Hamlin, Dale Jarrett and Sterling Marlin, Rusty Wallace and Kevin Harvick, Eric Almirola and Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney and Bobby Labonte, Matt Kenseth and Chase Elliott, Jeff Burton in the 66, Brett Keselowski in the 2, William Byron, Kyle Busch, Mike Skinner, Martin Truex, Ryan Newman, Casey Kane, Jimmy Johnson, Steve Park, Greg Biffle, Jamie McMurray, Terry Labonte, Mark Martin, Elliott Sadler, Alex Bowman, Brian Vickers, Jeremy Mayfield, Johnny Benson, Kurt Busch, Juan Pablo Montoya, Austin Dillon, Bill Elliott, and Ward Burton rounding out the 42-car field here in Daytona. I don't exactly know when we're going to go green here, but obviously this is the first race, so but that is the starting lineup, so we will fast forward here a little bit, and we'll be right back for the start of the race. Well, welcome back to Daytona as we're going down the back straightaway here on the pace lap. Ready to start this season, the Android All-Star Series, as obviously Carl Edwards and Dale Earnhardt going to lead the field to the green flag here. Dale Earnhardt, obviously one of the best plate racers. Carl Edwards up here, still never won a championship in his career, but he's obviously starting up near the front. This should be a good one, as 50 laps here at Daytona. We're going to expect, I'd say, a lot of wrecks here, but as we exit turn number 4, we are getting ready to go. Pace car will pull in right now. There we go. And Dale Earnhardt and Carl Edwards are going to lead the field to the green flag. And we are underway for the first race of the Android All-Star Series. I think that's Dale Jarrett all the way in the back there, mid-pack. He's looking out of line there. He's going to put Earnhardt Jr. maybe 3 wide in that 8 car. Dale Earnhardt still leads. He's got a big push. Here comes Tony Stewart down to the bottom. Earnhardt's going to move up top. Gordon back there in that 24 car. He'll move down to the bottom lane. But now Tony Stewart out in front here in Daytona. Down the back straightaway we go. Still that 20 car out in front. Lots of side-by-side racing here as Ricky Rudd ducks down to the bottom. That's going to leave Stewart up top. Jarrett going with his... Oh, Jarrett may have a problem. Oh, something is wrong with Dale Jarrett. He's down pit road, I think. Oh, also something wrong with Bill Elliott, I think. Something wrong with multiple cars. Jarrett goes down pit road. Let's see if we can find him here. Or not. I don't know. I think he may be out. Yeah, something is wrong with Dale Jarrett early on. I don't know if it's a mechanical issue, and I also saw Bill Elliott down here. Yeah, something's wrong with those two. I don't know if Elliott's out or if something just happened with Jarrett, but let's go back up to the front. I believe Ricky Rudd may be the leader, and he is. Gordon ducking down to the bottom now. That's going to put Rudd up top. I don't know if we had a... Okay, it's just this lead group has gotten out to a little bit of a lead now as Gordon's got the advantage. I think Harvick maybe making it 3 wide back there. He looked to go by Logano. Now Gordon's got a solid lead over Marlin and Rudd. As pack's definitely been broken up a lot. I don't think we had a wreck. But this lead pack here, Logano making it 3 wide on Earnhardt Jr. and Stewart making it work though. But yeah, this pack back here got really broken up as got a big group back here. Almirola making the move, but yeah, we got a big pack back here. I think if we're gonna have a wreck, it's gonna be in that back group. But now Gordon remains in the lead here as we're gonna take lap 4 of 50. Here, obviously, the race length is 25%. Gordon leads another lap, so we can add another lap to his lap count lead thing, you know. Dale Jarrett's still on pit road, so I think his issue may be worse than we thought. Bill Elliott has gotten back out on the track. I believe he is a lap down, most likely more than one. He's in the 42nd spot, while Dale Jarrett's in that 41st spot. Okay, so let's go back up to Gordon, who should still be in the lead, and he is. Rudd still sitting in 2nd. Tony Stewart back there in 3rd. This lead pack's just kind of chilling around here. Nobody making too many aggressive moves here. We are going to eventually have pit stops if we don't have a yellow throughout this early going of this race. But Jeff Gordon dominated the early laps of this race as we're on lap 5. We are still green in this race. I probably by now would have expected a caution, but Gordon's he's holding that lead really strong. I don't know. Like, let's look at Rudd. Whoops. Let's look at Rudd from. Tony Stewart going to the bottom on Ricky Rudd. He's going to make that pass work. I think Carl Edwards may also be able to get around him. No, he's going to stay behind him, I think. Well, Edwards has some momentum. It's going to be side by side between the 99 and the 28 down the front straightaway. Logano back there in 5th. He's waiting behind. Back up to the front, though. I keep doing that. It's still Jeff Gordon, though, in the front in that 24 car. Rudd and Stewart side by side, though. They're battling pretty tightly. I think Rudd's going to clear him, though, if I would assume so. He's still side by side right there. The thing I'm wondering is, will lap traffic get into play? Obviously, Jarrett's still on period, so he's 42nd now. I think he may be out. And then Bill Elliott's very slow in turn 2. And they're on the front straightaway. So we may catch lap traffic here in the form of Bill Elliott in a couple of laps. So we're on lap 7. Gordon's still out in front here in Daytona. Ricky Rudd has some help from Sterling Marlin back there. He's looking to make the pass on Stewart. Oh, Kenseth maybe making it 3 wide. He's got his teammate Jeff Burton below him and Kevin Harvick up at the top. Lots of Roush cars up here. Oh, Marlin making a move. Will he be able to make it 3 wide on Rudd? I don't think so. He's 3 wide with Kenseth and Edwards. Now he's going to be side by side with Harvick. 3 Roush cars back, 3 wide. That's allowing Gordon to get a little bit of a gap. Still 3 wide there. Kenseth is trapped in that middle lane, not where you want to be. Ooh, I thought Harvick was going to make it 3 wide for a minute. He stays in line. But this lead group has just pulled away. It's about, I'd say about 11 cars. I really didn't count. I just kind of assumed it. But yeah, this kind of group here is just pulled away. Because Gordon's still out in front. Something I'm wondering is where the nearest car is. Still got it side by side battle throughout the pack. This group right here, led by Jimmy Johnson and Denny Hamlin, it's tight. It is very tight right here. I don't know why they haven't caught up to him. I guess they've been battling really tightly for a little bit. But, yeah. Back up to the lead group here as we're 3 wide. Earnhardt making a move underneath Kenseth, potentially. It's going to clear him now. Back up to the lead, though. I think Gordon may have some challengers. If Stewart can get around Rudd and then have help from Burton, I think, yeah. Here comes Burton, though. Will he have a run and duck to the bottom? Oh, Kenseth down there. He's making a move all the way down to the WL line. Is Burton going to make it 3? Oh, he's looking, but I think Stewart's got the block there. I thought Kevin Harvick almost got turned there by Earnhardt, but he stays in line 3 wide back there. Stewart goes back up to the top lane. That may allow Burton to get back down. Yes, it will. Jeff Burton down to the bottom. We're on lap 10 of 50, so we are 1/5 of the way there. Here in the Daytona 500. Well, not the 500, it's about the Daytona, I don't know. I tried figuring it out. I was about to say 250, but you know, it may be the Daytona 100, but we're calling it the 500. Oh, Earnhardt making an aggressive move. He's going to go underneath Harvick, potentially. Dale Jr. doesn't even help him. Wow. Okay, he'll move back in line now. Lots of Roush cars up against the impact. 66, 17, 99 of Kenseth, Burton, and Edwards. Still have a Hendrick Motorsports car from the front. Burton going up to the top. That's going to allow Kenseth to get down to the bottom. He's looking to go to second. Harvick right on him. They're side by side. I think Gordon has not been passed in a while. I don't know if they can't figure out how to pass him, but he's been out in front most of this race. I think if anyone's in this lead group, though, I think they may have a chance if they work together. Harvick going down to the bottom. Oh, I thought he was. He looked. Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 car. He'll pull out of line. Just not enough momentum. These guys aren't having enough momentum. 3 wide back there between Logano, Edwards, and Jr. Then that pack. Ooh. I think they're going to make it through that corner, though. Burton has cleared Kenseth for the 2nd spot. So that's good for him. Rudd may be making it 3 wide. No, he'll fall back in line. Gordon still has the lead. Dale Jarrett's out of the race. He's not out, but he has serious problems. And he was going to be a contender if he didn't have problems. So we go back up to the front of the pack. It's Gordon out in front. Bill Elliott's on the backstretch, so he's very slow. And I'm expecting they're going to catch him soon. As you can hear them in the background, they're going to catch him there. They may catch him this lap. Now, what lane is Bill Elliott going to hold up, though, when they catch him? That's the question. Stewart ducking down to the bottom on Burton. You can see Bill Elliott up there. Stewart going to go underneath the 66 of Jeff Burton. And here comes Elliott. Is he going to hold up the top or the bottom? And he's going to hold up no one, I don't think. Oh, he holds up. Oh, he goes to the top. Elliott's going to hold up a lot of people there. He's holding up Rudd. He's holding up Burton. That's going to allow Rudd to potentially get by Kenseth. Look at all these guys stuck in this top lane. That's Burton, Harvick, Marlin, Logano. Earnhardt Jr. was able to make his way down to the bottom. They're going to clear him. Logano making it 3 wide. They're trying to get around the slow car of Bill Elliott. Elliott still has it in the top lane. What this did do, however, is allow Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart to make it by. So now they're 1-2. The thing I'm wondering is Jarrett's still on pit road. I'm wondering when are they going to catch? Is Elliott still holding up Kevin Harvick? Oh, wow. He's holding up a lot. I think Harvick should be able to clear him, though. Let's go back here to this group. It's all single file somehow. Wait, do we have a caution? I think we may have a yellow. I'm not... Yeah, yes, we do. We do have a yellow. That came at the perfect time for those guys that got held up. I think that Austin Dillon may be involved in it. He's slow. But, yeah, we'll be right back, and we'll show you a replay of what happened. Well, we're back here in Daytona. I think Chase Elliott can be blamed for this first half of this wreck, although I don't think it was his fault. You can see he blows an engine, holds up the entire lane. He's able to maybe make his way down to the bottom. A little bit of contact maybe with Sadler. But then, so obviously Elliott's out. If we go over to the 25 of William Byron, he ends up getting wrecked here. So all these guys are kind of going slow. And he gets turned by Vickers hard into the wall. Boyer collected. Biffle also collected. So we're going to back this up a little bit. I don't know really who's to blame for this. So we're going to go on board here with William Byron. I think he just got hooked by Vickers, but I'm not sure. But, yeah, I don't know if that's ending his day. Look at his angle. Let's see here. I think he just got hooked on going for Boyer to go. Biffle also collected this one, but a bad crash, and we'll reset and get back going here in Daytona. Welcome back to Daytona. As you can still see, the pace car lights are on, so we will not go green this lap. I do not know how. I assume on pit road, Dale Earnhardt was able to take the lead, but we do have some guys out of the race. Let's go over the people that got involved in that wreck. Obviously, Chase Elliott's out. As you can see, he is not even on the track. So he was involved in that. I did see Austin Dillon was slow, but he is fine. So he's still there. Also, I may be wrong with Jimmy Johnson. He's on the apron. I don't know if something's wrong with his car. I don't know what he's doing. Jimmy Johnson is drunk, but yeah, I don't know what Jimmy Johnson is doing, but he's fine. He doesn't have any damage. Bill Elliott was a little bit slow early on. Somehow William Byron is still in this race. As you can see him right there. He's perfectly fine. Greg Biffle and Clint Boyer are fine as well. The only guy out of the race is the 83 of Brian Vickers. You can see he's not on pit road, so he is out of the race. So we have Elliott, Vickers, and I assume Dale Jarrett are all out, because Jarrett's been on pit road this whole time. He only completed 2 laps, so I assume those are our only 3 out. I wish I could check the leaderboard, but I don't know how to do that. We'll figure that out later. But as the pace car lights are off, we're going to get ready to restart this time by lap 17 out of 50. Dale Earnhardt, one of the best plate racers of all time, only won 1 Daytona 500 in his career. Obviously in 1998, 20 years of trying then. Could he get the Daytona 500 win here in the Android All-Star Series? But early on, Jeff Gordon was really good. His first few laps, as Bill Elliott, I believe, is a lap down, so that is why he is coming up here and restarting on the bottom lane. So we're about to get ready here and restart as we go down the back straightaway. I think early on you've got to think Jeff Gordon's the favorite. He led most of the early race until we had his Hendrick Motorsports teammate William Byron wreck. I'm still shocked Byron was in the race. I thought he would have been out. Speaking of Hendrick Motorsports, I don't know if Jimmy Johnson was able to solve whatever happened. Yeah, he is. I don't know what happened and where he's going to restart. I guess he restarts at the tail end of the field. But I don't know what happened there with Johnson. But back up to the front. Dale Earnhardt is our leader. I'm worried to see if Bill Elliott is going to be a factor in this, because we know We know he's held up people before, so we're going to see if he holds them up again. Obviously, this is a 42 car field. The car I am using is Kyle Larson because I did not want to include him in this. He was just the easy choice because of what happened. If he does come back to NASCAR and we do have a season 2 of this, I may put him back in it. But as we come back to the line, green flag back in the air, we are underway again in Daytona. Rusty Wallace immediately jumping to the bottom with Carl Edwards down there with him. Wallace making it 3 wide on Elliott and Earnhardt. That's going to trap Earnhardt up to the top. I don't think that's anywhere being the preferred line. Rusty Wallace is now in the lead here in Daytona. Carl Edwards in the second spot. Obviously, Bill Elliott is like 42nd probably. So he's a lap car. Carl Edwards in second, but that's allowed Rusty Wallace to get out in front in that 02 car. He's got out a solid lead as it's Edwards in second. Earnhardt Jr. Oh, Marlin making a move down to the bottom. Earnhardt Jr. in third. Gordon fourth at the line. Logano is in fifth. And then Harvick, Marlin, Earnhardt, Burton, Keselowski, the top 10, I'm pretty sure. McMurray back there in 11th. Busch, Rudd, Stewart, who has had trouble, I guess, after the pit stop. Kane, Benson, and then Hamlin. We got a lot of moving back in this pack. If we have more wrecks, it's definitely going to be in the back. They've been 3 wide most of through this race. You can still see them 3 wide back there, maybe even 4 wide. But still, Rusty Wallace in that 02 car has gotten out of the lead. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 car has moved up into second. Here's we are on lap 20, so we're 2/5 of the way through the Daytona 500. Sterling Marlin making a move down to the bottom on Jeff Gordon, maybe. Oh, he's going to get alongside him there. We may have slow cars later on. Mike Skinner is the last running car out of the 38 cars on the track. Marlin ducking down to the bottom now. Sterling Marlin making an aggressive move. He'll go down to the bottom with help from Jeff Burton and the lap car of Bill Elliott. Ooh, I think Burton may leave him for a second. Oh, Elliott tried getting down to the bottom of Jeff Burton. I don't know why he's being so aggressive being a lap car. Now Burton ducking to the bottom of Marlin. They've kind of gained a lot on Rusty Wallace. When you're just sitting out in front that far at Daytona, you'll end up just sitting there and the field's going to catch up. But now, Marlin in that second spot, looking under him. Brad Keselowski back there in that 2 car, in, second in line on the bottom. Will he have momentum to get around? Down the back straightaway, it's still Rusty Wallace out in front. But Jeff Burton is in that second spot. Well, actually, it's Sterling Marlin right now, so they're side by side. Jamie McMurray and Kurt Busch up here. These Roush cars have been fast. Obviously, we saw Kenseth up here, Edwards is up here, Busch, Burton, McMurray. McMurray did drive for Roush. I forgot all about that. But obviously, Kurt Busch is in the 97, so that's his old Roush car. But it's a Penske car out front in the 02 of Rusty Wallace. Penske's also been doing really good today with Wallace, Keselowski, and Logano. There are 3 cars up near here. In the front, as that's not Maple, that's Sadler. In the 19, they almost made it 3 wide there. Johnny Benson has caught up to the pack, and there goes McMurray. Down to the bottom. He may have help in the back from Edwards. And Keselowski's able to block. Now we're getting some 3 wide racing here. Marlin's still somehow holding on to that 3rd spot. Ooh! Sadler almost made it 3 wide, or 4 wide, excuse me, for I'd assume back there on like 10th. Still, Wallace is out in front in that Miller Lite 02 car. We got him like 3 wide, like 3 rows deep back there. Marlin looking underneath Burton for the second spot. Bill Elliott's been hanging with him now. I don't know what happened earlier. I assume he had some kind of issue and they caught him soon. But yeah, now they're now he's kind of hanging with him now. But it's his second pack starting to catch up with the lead pack. I'm still expecting we have some 4-wide racing maybe, which won't result in something good. That would end up being a wreck most likely, as Busch ducking to the bottom. Sadler's been making some aggressive moves. I thought he would have made it 4 wide there. He still hasn't, as Kurt Busch going to the second spot. He doesn't have as much help. He may have Bill Elliott down there at the bottom. He may help him though. Elliott may be coming with a run to maybe help Busch, and that is going to allow Kurt Busch to get into the second spot. Somehow, Wallace has just held on to that top spot. He's done a great job. So this race, in the end of it, we'll say it was the early laps was dominated by Gordon, and then the mid laps were dominated by Rusty Wallace. Dale Earnhardt going to the bottom of Bill Elliott there. He just doesn't have enough momentum. All these guys are kind of settled down at the front of the pack. Still back in this little group, there is a lot of close racing. Murray ducking down to the bottom. So Stewart, his teammate Busch, and Labonte all 3 wide back there. Martin barely hanging on to that pack. I'm interested in seeing as Bowman, Mayfield, and Hart are all kind of slow. There's Johnson, Newman, Kane, that group. Oh, we got a problem. Ricky Rudd on pit road. So both of the Yates cars in trouble, as Rudd is in that 37th spot. I don't know what happened with him. All of these guys involved in the wreck early up there. As I believe we're still green. I'm not sure. Johnson has not had the best day. 3 wide there between Busch, McMurray, and Earnhardt Jr. And Jr.'s going to prevail off that 3 wide. Oh, Mike Skinner. They caught him. I did not know that. But yeah, they caught up to Mike Skinner, and everyone just split him. Oh, but Truex is going to get held up back there. Oh, bad luck for Martin Truex. I believe that's who's in the 78. Now Stewart may be getting held up. Those 3 got the worst out of that. So they'll get held up there. Somehow, they still have not caught Wallace. He's just like sitting right there. At this point, I would have thought they would have caught him, but I still think they got a lot of laps left. We're just over halfway there. I still think we'll have another yellow. So we're still green here on lap 26. Elliott Sadler making a move to the bottom. He'll try to get underneath Bill Elliott. An important thing is we may have green flag pit stops if we do not have another yellow. I don't know if anyone can make it, but we'll figure that out later. Dale Earnhardt on that bottom with help from Johnny Benson. Here comes Sadler. He's going to go under the bottom of Busch. He may get underneath Wallace too. We may have a new leader here in Daytona, Elliott Sadler. As Earnhardt moves up to the top, Benson down to the bottom. Back there. Will Sadler be able to get underneath Wallace? No. Wallace will still hold on to the lead. But now Elliott Sadler's up here. He's trying. He's had a fast car all race. Remember, if they do win, they lock up a spot. There are no stages, but we do have the win or in format. So obviously, Elliott Sadler would love to get a win here. And then he wouldn't have to win throughout the season. Well, you do have to stay above the top 30 with 42 cars. So now Sadler is trying to maybe find his way around Wallace. Oh, there he goes, down to the bottom. Sadler down to the bottom. He's going to have a run. I think he's going to have enough momentum to clear Wallace. Well, it was good while it lasted for Rusty Wallace. He has led most of these laps, but I think Elliott Sadler may have the momentum. Wallace still side by side with Sadler. Sadler does not have nearly as much help as the 02 car. We're still green here on lap 28. I still think Sadler, once he gets help, he's going to clear him. But he has no help right now. They're 3 wide back there. A lot of Gibbs cars battling. I saw Hamlin and Busch back there. think Gordon was stuck in a 3 wide move there as well. Man, Sadler has the speed to get around him. He just hasn't gotten around him yet. As you can see, he's very close to getting around this 2 car, or 02 car, excuse me. Sadler, I think, just really needs help. Once he gets help, he can power around him. But another thing is, when will we get more lap traffic? Rusty Wallace there. Rudd has gotten back on the track. Here's Matt Kenseth in the 36th spot. I don't know what happened to him. He was in that lead pack earlier. But these guys are on the back straightaway, so when they catch them, which will be soon as Elliott Sadler going to the bottom on Rusty Wallace. I did not see that as we were focusing on the lap traffic. That will happen soon. Will Wallace be able to come right back, though? Logano ducking down to the bottom on Earnhardt back there. Wallace still remains in second. So now I think this would be... Oh, Wallace running the top. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to go back up here and show us the lap traffic that are just entering turn 1 as the leaders are just exiting turn 4. So they will catch them unless we have pit stops, which are still a possibility. Elliott Sadler going to lead that lap. Rusty Wallace is still up there in that top lane. This race has gone on for a while. 50 laps in Daytona, longer than I thought they would be. But Elliott Sadler out in front. Kyle Busch going to the bottom on Joey Logano for the 3rd spot. Bill Elliott has been a good pusher today after early troubles. So he's now up here, maybe helping Kyle Busch. As Sadler side by side with the 02 car with Rusty Wallace. They're ducking Kyle throughout most of this pack. As we're gonna go see, it's all these guys in this group have a chance, I'd say. Harvick kind of falling off the pace. Truex back here. Montoya, Stewart, Martin. We got this little group here, led by Jeremy Mayfield and Alex Bowman. Mike Skinner has fallen a lap down by everybody, I believe. He's 37th. They may lap Skinner before they lap any of these guys again. But yeah, there's Dylan and Byron. It's Kyle Busch with a run. Sadler moved up to the top. Kyle Busch may take the lead. He just doesn't have enough help. Oh, we may go 4 wide back in the pack. I think they were smarter than that, so they go 3 wide. And we have not seen much 4 wide racing, and they're smart for not doing it. 4 wide racing is proven to not work here. Sadler leads another lap. The only thing I'm scared about is them catching Mike Skinner, who is the slowest car on the track. He's held up Boyer and those other guys in that group, so I'm scared for them. As Rusty Wallace down to the bottom, he's going to go underneath Sadler. He's going to clear him on the back straightaway. Just not enough help for Kyle Busch, Johnny Benson back there. They're going to need to wait for a little bit more help if they want to make a move. But now Rusty Wallace back to the lead in Daytona. He will clear Elliott Sadler. There's Johnny Benson ducking to the bottom of Kyle Busch. We're 3 wide now for the 2nd spot. Sadler is falling back. Obviously, being on that top lane is not where you want to be. The bottom is exactly where he would have loved to be. But now that's going to allow Rusty Wallace to pull away a little bit. Johnny Benson trying to make the move for 2nd. Now, as we go back up, Rusty Wallace still out in front. Mike Skinner, they are going to catch him again. Mike Skinner has had, I don't know if he's having issues or something, but he's 37, very off the pace. They're going to catch him, and I don't think he's going to hold up Wallace. Sadler up to the top now. Busch running that middle line. When will they catch Mike Skinner? I don't know. We have not seen him yet. He's already been lapped once. At this point, I don't know what's wrong with the 04 car Sadler tried it. He's going to get him here, though. He's going to go to the bottom on Busch. There's Mike Skinner. You can see him in the left-hand screen of your corner, bottom left corner there. Who's he going to hold up, though? Because he's going to hold up definitely one of the lanes. Oh, he almost held up. Oh, he's going to... Skinner. So, Wallace goes by. Skinner's going to hold up. It looks like Labonte. Earnhardt. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, no, this is going to force him 4 wide almost for a second. It's going to hold up Logano. It's going to hold up Gordon. One of the more dominant cars in the race. So Mike Skinner's held up all these guys. I thought when they caught Skinner, I thought he was going to wreck Rusty Wallace. But bad luck for Earnhardt, Logano, and Labonte. Their race is basically over at this point now. As we go back up the leaders, it's Jeremy. It's God, I keep calling Elliott Sadler Jeremy Mayfield because I'm so used to him in the 19 car. But Elliott Sadler down to the bottom now. He's going to clear Rusty Wallace. Now the question is, when are we going to have more lap traffic? And we may catch these guys sooner. They're going to hold up everyone. So we're going to have intense pack racing, I think. Because if they stay like this, we're going to have... Yeah, it's going to be tough for these guys. Because Kenseth and Boyer are side by side. Byron's there, Biffle, Dillon. So as we go back, Wallace has cleared Sadler. These are the 2 leaders. You can see Kyle Busch barely in the view of the camera as we were exiting turn 4. Because now we're on lap 37. They're going to catch these guys very soon. So they're in turn 1. These guys are entering turn 1. I think we're going to catch them maybe this lap. Next one, here comes Sadler back to the bottom. Until they catch the lap cars, these guys are just going to be trading the lead because they don't have any help behind them. So they're just going to, it's whoever has the faster car is going to get around each other. I think this lap traffic is really going to play into who's going to win this race. They're double file. That's Biffle and Kenseth, the Roush teammates, both side by side there. But then that's Byron. He may clear them, but they're battling pretty tightly here. So we'll see how that holds them up as they have caught him. Elliott Sadler has cleared Rusty Wallace. Wallace back to the bottom though. Busch looking around Benson for the 3rd spot. They just haven't caught him yet, but they're going to catch him before the end of this race unless we have green flag pit stops. But one more thing, this race has gone on for a while. Exactly, I believe, 43 minutes. I believe the time right down there. But Busch is starting to catch back up to him. But this has been an exciting race. Here comes Elliott Sadler back down to the bottom. He's going to have a lot of momentum here. He's going to potentially clear Wallace. Can we say the same thing about Kyle Busch? He's going to be side by side with the 02 car. That's going to push Wallace all the way to the back. We're going to see a lot of 3-wide racing here because someone's going to try to make a 3-wide and get through this. Both of them are double file. They're going to catch him this lap. Here comes Elliott Sadler with the lead. Kyle Busch behind him. Johnny Benson behind them. We're going to have 10 to go soon, I believe, after 2 laps. They're actually not side by side. Here they go. Sadler's going to get held up. Benson's making it 3-wide. Potentially. The whole field is going to get held up here. Whoever makes it 3-wide and gets through is definitely in the best position here. Earnhardt Jr. potentially going to the middle. Will we see Sadler duck down to the bottom here to make it 3? No, he's going to get held up. So this is maybe, if these guys stay out here and hold all the leaders up, this is going to be really interesting. I think we're going to see some guys try to make it on the back straightaway. There goes Wallace. He's going to look underneath Benson. Once you pass Elliott Sadler, once you start passing, if you can pass Clint Boyer, or if Busch can pass Kenseth, then it's over. They're gone. But we have a big group now with these lap cars holding everyone up. Will Sadler duck to the bottom? Earnhardt Jr. making a move first. Oh, he tried, but Wallace blocked. Now Rusty Wallace. He's going to make it 3-wide. Will Boyer duck to the bottom? No, he's going to stay 3-wide. I think Wallace is going to get around him to maybe take the lead. Will Byron hold him up, though? Oh, this is not what Elliott Sadler wanted, because now, out in front, it's Rusty Wallace with help from Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 car. And I think Wallace is going to get around Byron, too. Yes, he is. Lap traffic playing into the favor of Rusty Wallace, and he's gone. Dale Earnhardt Jr. behind him, though. I think if we can still have room for a yellow if we do have one. But is Dale Earnhardt Jr. in position to win the Daytona 500? Or is it going to be Rusty Wallace? Wallace is in the lead with Earnhardt Jr. in second. Bill Elliott back there in 30th. He's a few laps down. Sterling Marlin in the third spot, I want to say. Boyer's a lap down. Sadler's still getting held up, but I think he'll make it around. Same thing with McMurray. Busch got really held up out of all of this. But now, can they catch up to Rusty Wallace? And I see more lap traffic up here, I think. Let me look. And yeah, we have lap traffic with Brad Keselowski. Keselowski was good early on, but he's slow now. I don't know if we have a caution or... We may actually. A lot of guys are really slow. I don't think we do, though. No, we do not. So I don't know why Keselowski's very slow. He was fine early on, unless he maybe got damaged. They're going to catch Mike Skinner again at some point. But Keselowski, will he help his teammate? Nah, he's going to stay out of his way. Is he going to hold up the top lane, the bottom, or is he just going to split? They're just going to split him. And it looks like Keselowski is going to hold up Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 car. Will Jr. be able to get down to the bottom? No, he's going to make it 3 wide on Keselowski. Now Keselowski ducks to the bottom. Maybe he'll hold up McMurray. Keselowski's definitely setting up some more pack racing though. He's holding up the bottom. That's going to allow Earnhardt Jr. to get by. But that pack of Byron, Boyer, Dillon, those guys all made the race very exciting. We have more lap traffic, I think. No, actually, that's, if I can get up to the front, that's Sadler. So we're 3 wide back here with Keselowski, McMurray, and Earnhardt Jr. They are maybe having a pass for the lead. Elliott Sadler underneath Rusty Wallace, and Sterling Marlin also maybe there. Oh man, this is a big pack right here. There's 3 wide, 2 wide. Well, now 2 wide, 3 wide. These guys are all trying to get as many positions as they can get here late in this race. So let's see here. We're on lap 44 of 50. I think if they wreck, it's over. Which would hand the win. Probably is Dale Earnhardt. I just saw him, right? So we're going back. Let's see here. These guys are on the front stretch. They're going to catch Skinner in like a lap. Probably not even that. But it looks like it's going to be between Wallace, Mayfield, and Marlin for this win. Bill Elliott is a lap car, so he's not going to play a factor in this. So they're going to catch Mike Skinner. If they're side by side, he's going to hold up. This could really change the race. Sadler to the top. I don't think he's going to be able to pass him, though, which is... Oh, no. Here comes Mike Skinner. And they split him. That's definitely not what Sadler wanted. Is Bill Elliott going to go by with help from Sterling Marlin, and that may have gave Rusty Wallace a good gap. But now let's go back. Ooh, if they catch these guys, if they catch Bowman, Johnson, Kane, 300 cars, and then Ward Burton, that's going to be interesting. But now if we go back to the pack, these 3, they need to work together to catch Wallace. There goes Skinner. He's going to hold up the middle lane, which holds up Junior and McMurray. They're going a lot slower now. This could set up a wreck here. As Gordon is going to go by, Edwards, and now they put Skinner to the top. And oh man, this is really holding up Earnhardt Jr. in that 8 car. Well, Wallace is out in front. Marlin, Sadler. The fan in me is really wanting them to catch Kane and Burton and the other 2, Bowman and Johnson. But I don't, as Bowman goes underneath Johnson in the 89 car, I don't think it's going to happen. At this point, I don't think it's going to happen. This race has gone on for almost an hour. But as we have, like, I believe 4 to go this time by, maybe 3. I think 4, though. But Wallace is out in front. So it's still Rusty Wallace. I think he is at the most dominant car. Wallace still leads in that 0-2. Sadler ducking into the bottom. Here he comes. Here comes Elliott Sadler. Marlin, I don't think will be a factor. I think this is going to be between Sadler and Wallace, unless we catch the lap traffic. Ooh, I don't think they're going to catch him. They're on the front stretch, now in the tri-oval, and they're in 3. I don't think they're going to catch him, unless they catch Mike Skinner. Again, I think that's it. I think they're going to settle at least 3. Sadler, I think it's going to be between Sadler and Wallace. Wallace to the top. So we got 3 laps to go now. We're going to have 2 to go this time. Sadler has led not that many laps. He's been fast. He has been fast. We saw that midway through the race that he was making his way through the pack pretty easily. Wallace has led most of these laps. It'd be kind of heartbreaking for him to lead a lot of laps and then just end up in the 2nd spot. As Wallace ducks down to the bottom. He went to the top, faked him out, goes back down to the bottom. Here comes Sterling Marlin with help from Bill Elliott. That's going to put Sadler to the tail end of the field, or this little 4-car group, which now maybe puts Marlin in the best spot to maybe contend. So we're going to have 2 laps to go. I don't think they're going to catch the lap cars. They're going very slow, but they're in turn 2, and they're entering turn 1. I don't think they're going to catch it. Marlin, he needs help from Elliott, but Elliott's going to go to the bottom. Now Wallace is all by himself. Wallace now out in front. Rusty Wallace, obviously one of the greatest NASCAR drivers, I guess, of all time. He's not the greatest. He's definitely you'd put him in the top 50. Maybe top 25. I don't really know everybody's list, but as we're going to come here out of the final corner, we're going to take the white flag. Let's see here. Where are the lap cars? They're entering turn 1. This is going to be close. I think they would have needed a couple more laps to catch him. But here comes Elliott Sadler. He is clear the 94 of Rusty Wallace. He's going to duck to the bottom. Here comes Elliott Sadler. Sadler down to the bottom now. Will he have this win locked up? Sterling Marlin with a lot of momentum now. I don't think Wallace can get him back. I don't think he's going to have enough time. Here we go. Out of turn, well, entering 3, and now out of turn 4. Will Wallace make his move? Wallace to the bottom. Here we go. It's going to be side by side, exiting turn 4. Here they come, side by side, the line for the Daytona 500. Oh, I don't know. It's Rusty Wallace, I think. I think he got him. Rusty Wallace, dead heat at the line, I think is our Daytona 500 winner. Oh, what a finish. Oh, we got to go back and see that. We're going to see that from another replay, but oh, what a finish. Well, there's the finish to the Daytona 500. Dead heat at the line. Let's see if we can get a better view here as we're looking at the other camera angles. There's the first. Ooh, that's a good shot. I think it's Wallace. I think they officially said it was Rusty Wallace, but wow, that's a dead heat at the line. I think the far chase is really going to describe, well, not that one. the rear chase is really going to show. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a dead heat. That's a dead heat at the line. But in the end, it's going to be Rusty Wallace going to victory lane. Sterling Marlin coming on 3rd. Elliott Sadler just, oh man, that's heartbreaking. Coming that close. But yeah, in the end, our winner, if we can find him. I guess he went down pit road, but let's look at the finishing results. It was tied at the line, a tie. Wow. Oh my God, that's an amazing finish. We'll take a look at your finishing results. We'll calculate the points later, but we do know Rusty Wallace is locked into the playoffs. Elliott Sadler, oh my God, that close. I don't even know. Let me know in the comments who you think won that, if it was Elliott Sadler or Rusty Wallace. But that was a great finish. I'd say the greatest finish I've ever seen on this game. Sterling Marlin coming on third, Kyle Busch fourth, Bobby Labonte fifth, Carl Edwards sixth, Kurt Busch seventh, Joey Logano eighth, Jeff Gordon ninth, Denny Hamlin 10th. That's the top 10. McMurray, Benson, Burton, Earnhardt Jr., Earnhardt, Montoya, Harvick, Stewart, Martin, and Truex Jr. The top. That's 11th through 20th. Mayfield, Newman, Labonte, Park, Blaney, Almirola, Bowman, Johnson. And then Burton, Kane, that's 21st through 30th. Brad Keselowski ends up one lap down. Austin Dillon one lap down in 32nd. 33rd, Greg Biffle also one lap down. Byron, obviously involved in that wreck, 34th, one lap down. Boyer, 35th, one lap down. Kenseth, 36th, one lap down. Bill Elliott, he could have been a contender if he was able to start the race, but he obviously got off to a bad start in the 37th spot. Mike Skinner was 38th, 3 laps down. He was probably the slowest car on the racetrack. So obviously he would finish 38th. Ricky Rudd, a bad day for Yates, had a camshaft issue. Brian Vickers retired. Yeah, he was involved in that wreck. Chase Elliott had a header issue, so he had mechanical failures early on. And obviously, lastly, Dale Jarrett. I don't even know the issue. It says he was 49 laps down. He didn't even make, or he made it 1 lap. But so yeah, this was an amazing race. I'd say possibly the best race I've ever had on NR 2003. But next week, after the Daytona 500, we go to Las Vegas for next week. Who's going to win there? Put your predictions in the comments. But an amazing race. Congratulations to Rusty Wallace, all y'all Rusty Wallace fans out there. But, well, that was a great race, and I'll see y'all later for Las Vegas. The VRC sim race maybe will be later if I can paint the cars, and same thing with the Taco Bell Pro Series. But thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time. So now here's the point standings.